Welcome back, my amazing artists. So today we are getting ready for our Thanksgiving holiday. So this is the time of year where Americans celebrate the day that the Pilgrims met the very helpful Native Americans who taught them how to make food and shelter and how to tend and live off the land. So some of the things they brought were turkeys, and they taught them how to hunt and how to fish, and then they also brought them type of food that grow around these parts, like corn. So in honor of our Native Americans and our natural resources from around us, we are going to make a nice little decoration that you could hang on your door or your refrigerator and to get ready for your awesome Thanksgiving dinner. All right, let's go make something. So I have got my supplies ready to go. I've got my white piece of paper that I'm going to make my corn out of. And then I also got some green and some brown to make the stalks. I'm going to put these to the side for right now. And then you're going to decide what you want to use to color or paint your corn with, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to take our paper, put my hands on the side, and I'm going to smush my hands together to fold it in half, okay? This is the hot dog bun way because it looks like a giant hot dog could fit in here, okay? So what this did is gave me two long skinny shapes. So I'm going to make an oval, which is the shape of my corn. So make it as big as you can. And then I'm going to show you a trick. If you don't open it and I cut it with it folded together, you will actually end up with two of the same shape. Okay, so now I'm ready to make my corn. So if you've got markers at home or crayons, I could make little dots all along my paper. Make big ones, small ones. I could grab maybe a couple at a time. This is always fun to do. If I hold them together, I can make dots like that. That's called printing. I'm printing some dots. Now it looks pretty neat. Make sure we put our cover on tight so we don't ruin our markers. If you have paint at home, I've got some corn color paint. I can use my finger if mom or dad says it's okay. Make sure you ask permission, okay, because it is sometimes fun to get a little messy. But if not, Q-tips are always a great thing to use. So I can dip and make different colored dots on my Q-tips. And ready? Oh, that looks really cool. Get a little twist, get some colors in different areas. Some dots over here. This is another way to print make. And I'm going to put this aside. And I know a lot of you've got Legos at home. This is another cool way to add dots and texture for your picture. Some Lego dots. Yeah, let's do it now with brown. Some brown dots here, here. Mix it up. I've got a big one here. A little brown. So you can see where the color is going to go. Okay, so I'm done printing my paint onto my corn. I'm going to put these aside to dry. All right, so decide what you want to do for, it's called the corn stalk that goes around the corn. So those are like a leaf shape. I think I'm going to do brown. Feels more fall to me. So I could do it the same way, fold my paper in half, and then make a leaf shape. They're a little skinnier. I'll cut this out. And again, I now have two. If I want, I could make some of that straw by cutting some strips of paper. And there we go. All right, so now it's time to put my corn together. So I am first going to start with my 2 pieces of corn, and I'm going to overlap them a little bit. So that's where my glue needs to go. So I've got my glue stick, or you can use white glue. Make sure you add quite a bit so we know that it'll stick. Stick them together. There we go. And now it's time for my corn stalks, or if you want to add some of those strands of grass in there, you can. Mine are a little too big, so I'm going to cut them down short. I think I'm going to do my stalk. I'm going to glue that like that. Oop. So for my grass, I can fold them back and forth like we did with our ghosts. Crumple them up. That's going to make a neat texture. Another thing you can do, which is a lot of fun, is take one and a pencil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it right around the pencil. Roll it. See how I'm rolling it right around? Once I get to the end, squish, 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 squish my fingers, and then unwrap it. And that's going to make a curly Q. That looks cool. That's a neat texture. All right, so I hope you enjoyed making your corn. A couple things you can do with it is you can pop a hole, and if you got string at home, so you can hang it somewhere. If you want to use one of the papers, you can actually glue it onto a background. It might make a nice gift to give to one of your guests, or to let someone know that you are thankful for them and you're thinking of them on your Thanksgiving Day. So, all right, I hope you had fun, and I can't wait to see what you create, and have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. All right, see you next time, guys.